Welcome to week 4 of building this massive log cabin up here in beautiful sunny Yorkshire. This massive building has a master bedroom with a walk-in wardrobe, a family bathroom, 2 further bedrooms, a porchway leading to a downstairs toilet and a utility room, which all lead out to this great big open plan kitchen, diner, living area with the feature wall having floor to ceiling windows here, which leads us to our first job: get this gable end finished so we can get the roof rafters in. I've actually hit a stumbling block already, which is partly my fault because I was supposed to put my great big step ladder in the back of the van yesterday, but I forgot. So this centre column here is actually freestanding. It's not actually tied in like the rest of the building around the windows and doors because of the floor to ceiling windows that are going in. Now, Jordan has reached up as far as he can on the little step ladder, but that is it. He can't put a big ladder against it because it's only secured temporarily with a piece of timber. If he puts a ladder against it, he's going to go over with it. Now, I had an idea, which was to get Matthew, our customer, to bring in the telehandler and lift Jordan up to put the last 3 pieces in, and then the joining pieces which form the apex. But it's just gone out somewhere. What we're going to try and do is we've got spare logs, so we're going to try and screw one of the big long spare logs across the top, so the outside 2 are quite secure. So if we screw them across and onto the middle 2, it should shore it up enough to get the rest of them in to form the apex to hopefully get the massive purlin in the top. That's the plan. A cup of tea, do that, I think. We'll give it a shot anyway. You can see that in the background there because of the sun, but that gable end is now done. Like I said, it doesn't tie in like the other logs. It's kind of in a way floating until these go in. Now, like I said, these are nearly 10 meters long because the building itself is 19 meters long, and obviously with the overhang makes these pretty much 10 meters long each, which we've got to think about exactly how we're doing this with the telehandler, because we can't really put it in the wrong place and move it because these weigh a ton. If you just come down and have a quick look, I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see there, look. But it's actually made up of 8 5x2 timbers glued together. So it's a substantial bit of kit, it really is. So we're gonna have a word with Matthew now, get him round here, have a chat to see exactly how we're gonna do this, because I think what we're gonna have to do is move them both out of the way because they're actually facing the wrong way round, and then we're going to try and work out paths so we can get the telehandler in either side. So get one up and in there, one up where that pallet is, up and in there, and hopefully get them almost in position so manual moving for Jordan and I is not too much. Yeah, cup of tea first though. I always say that, but I'm having a cup of tea first though. After a brief technical chat, we changed our minds and decided to attack from the other side, so Matthew shot round with the telehandler to give it a dry run. It's going to be a tad on the sketchy side, but we've got to get him up there. It's certainly not easy swinging a 10-metre piece of timber around on a telehandler, especially when you've got a drop off towards the building as well. Matthew's doing really well here. Jordan goes up to help move the joist into position. Hopefully the telehandler has enough reach to get to the centre of the apex. A big fat sigh of relief, just enough reach to get that purlin to the centre of the apex. Well done, Matthew, off you go and get the second one. Whilst the telehandler can only do so much, there's still some manual manipulation to get the purlin into position. To get the second one up, there's probably less room to manoeuvre than the first one. You know, I'm pretty good on a telehandler myself, you know. I've done some scary stuff at heights, but Matthew knows his way around his machine, especially in the space he hasn't got. And just like that, it's in. If only we could have a telehandler on every single job where the purlins are this sort of size. No bumps, no scrapes, no hiccups, nothing. Pat yourself on the back. A job well done to the young farmer. There you go, in just like that. But that is the difference of having a telehandler or not. Because if Jordan and I attempted to do that on our own, we'd still be here at midnight if we did attempt it, but we probably wouldn't. It's not in properly. We did attempt to stand it up, but what you'll see in a minute is they both go certain ways. So one locks in underneath the other one, and we put the wrong one up first. The other one had to go in, so they're laying down. So we've got to pick them up, get them in place, get the walls, and then you'll notice it completely lock itself in, so the whole building can't move at all. So yeah, that's Monday done. We'll go and do that. We'll see you in the morning. What a beautiful day. Not the same lovely, beautiful scenery as it was yesterday. A little bit chilly and overcast, a little bit windy, but you know, you can't have it always. Right, we're supposed to be putting the rafters on today. I call them rafters because I kept calling the roof joists or the purlins rafters yesterday, but they're not. The purlins is what goes all the way across the top, a great big bit, and then the rafters is what comes down here vertically like this. They're the rafters, the roof rafters. We were going to be putting them on today, but we can't because we realised obviously the roof rafters are connected to the side of the building with the rafter ties. Now, the rafter ties can't go on because the building needs to be wrapped first with its vapour barrier. Can't do the vapour barrier until the rest of the windows, remember the cutout problem, when they're done. So we've got to go reverse, and Jordan has now started on the other side to start cutting out. Because remember, we had the cutout problems. The tops were cut out. Jordan cut the tops out. Now we've got to cut the bottoms out, obviously using the saw vertically because the building's already up. So he's going to start doing that. I'm going to then mark a ball for him to run around and quickly do them. Then we can wrap the building. Then we can start the rafters, which probably won't be today because we'll run out of time by then, won't we? With them all marked up, now I have to wait for Jordan to catch up cutting them all out. So I spent some time entertaining the farm dog. Then I climbed up a ladder. Then I came down it again. Before the boredom could properly kick in though, I decided to prep some rafters with some joining plates. Quick maths, it takes 25 nails to do one half of a joining plate. The nail gun will hold a sleeve of 20 nails. That's a lot of reloading. It wasn't long before I got really bored of that. Luckily though, Jordan was ready to put the vapour barrier on the building. So we wrapped the whole building round on the lower level and then returned back the opposite way on the higher level. It wasn't long before it was all done, and so was the day. Fingers crossed for a brighter one tomorrow. Meh. So this is Meg, she's the farm dog. She's very excitable, but I would be too if I had all this space to run around in. But she also likes to eat digger buckets, don't you, Meg? Watch this. It doesn't matter what you say to her, she'll go and eat the digger bucket. Meg, what you doing? See what I mean? I sound like a complete idiot, but she just likes to go and eat the digger bucket. Don't you, Meg? Don't you, Meg? She stinks though, she needs a bath. Right, back to work. I'm in no way a dog person, but if I was to have any dog, it definitely wouldn't be this one, because she stinks. Stinky or not, she is fun though. Where's that digger bucket? Where's that digger bucket? Where's that digger bucket? Whilst Jordan was busy syncing up the hamsters on their wheel in his head, trying to get round the technical difficulties with the roofing system, I decided to pick up on a job that I left off yesterday that I really enjoyed. No, I didn't, so don't make it out like I did. Like it or not, it's still a job that needs doing, but it's just meh. That's it for another day. It's getting dark and it's raining again, but we've almost got one side of the rafters, and I don't know if you can see, I'll kind of lift you up a bit. Actually, this is like a little selfie stick. Woohoo, there we go. Lift you up a little bit higher. I don't know if you can see. Send you that way. Send you back that way. There, right. Almost got one side of the rafters in. Not making excuses. It's quite difficult because it is wet and they are very, very heavy. And, well, they're wet and heavy. That'll do. But as you can see, look. Well, you can't really see much at all because we are literally, look here, not far from the North York Moors at all. And the weather system just changes just like that. And then the fog rolls in and you can hardly see anything. So we're going to pack up because we've got tools everywhere getting soaking wet. It's not raining. It is. It's kind of that fine drizzle. You know, the drizzle that soaks you, apparently. Although it's not. So yeah, get these tools in, pick it up in the morning when it's Thursday, which will almost be the end of week 4. So yeah, see you in the morning. We'll get the other side of the rafters on. Yeah, I need to pack these tools away because they're getting wet. You know, apart from the first Thursday, yeah, the first one, it's been like this every single Thursday so far. Brilliant. Make the most of it. So, plan of action, because it is going home day. Get the rest of the rafters in this side, which Jordan's already started. Get them all in the other side. Go home. Hopefully it stays like this. With Jordan more than capable of being left unattended to do what he's doing, I am going to tape the 2 vapour barrier runs that we've done around the building together. Not only does this help do its job, it also stops them flapping around in the wind. This stuff is ridiculously strong. I mean, so strong. Last week when Jordan taped me to the ladder, I kid you not, I was on it for quite a while. With the 2 vapour barriers now taped together, I need to now go around the whole building again, taping the bottom vapour barrier to the floor rafters.
You've been here for quite some time, but my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are we at the start? 129 beats per minute from my heart. Anywhere with you is where I long to roam. Night or day, I'm taking you all away. 'Cause my heart screams, let me carry you home.
That's one end done. Now move all the kit and go to the other end.
Love is for the ones who dares to wait.
Quick as you like, Ben. It is almost home time.
When all I really want is to make you stay. Mine says yes, you've been here for quite some time, but my heart tells me you should stay a little while. Are we at the end or are
6, 7, 8-ish. Sorry, don't mind me, just counting. I think I've got all the rafters around the back that we need to finish off. And I think there's 2 or 3 left around the front to finish off just either side of the porch. Then obviously they have rafters cut funny angles because, yeah, we'll worry about that when we get to it. So just wait for Jordan now, get the nail gun up there, get them up, and then that should be, let's have a check of the old watch. Right, probably a little bit too early to go home. Maybe, obviously we've got a load of wrap. We've got wrap to go on top of the rafters, so probably get that done, which then kind of means, as long as it don't blow an absolute gale, we will be kind of waterproof, semi-waterproof inside, because obviously this is breathable, but it's waterproof membrane. So as long as a tornado don't sweep across the valley, should be all right Monday morning to be in there and be dry. Not that it matters because we've got a welfare unit, but get these last few up and then maybe get the membrane on.
are we